Scientists have discovered water on Mars. The police have discovered a body in the debris. So discovery is to find something that was hidden for long. Innovation is to create something using your ideas and thoughts. And you know what research is? Research is a scientific investigation of a phenomenon. Research and investigation is an inquiry into something. Now if you understand this word phenomenon, you'll understand what research is, and you also understand what invention is. Now phenomenon is not rocket science. Any fact that exists, any situation that is observable, any event, any trend, any occurrence, any happening which is mysterious and which is remarkable is a phenomenon. So COVID-19 is a phenomenon, child abuse is a phenomenon, financial crisis is a phenomenon. A difficult husband is a phenomenon, toxic parents, toxic in-laws is a phenomenon. So research is an inquiry into a phenomenon. The phenomenon mandates a research inquiry. Trust me, sir, I was talking about publications. If you are teachers, you are actually into basic research. So how do you contribute to the body of knowledge? You contribute to the body of knowledge by coming out some theories. Why do some people get those beautiful, the name is been prefixed by those magical letters, doctor? What special happens? How do you contribute to the body of knowledge that you are suddenly being called as doctors? It's actually how you come out with a theory, and this theory becomes a synonym to your name. Your name becomes a synonym to this theory. For example, the Big Bang theory, or the scientific theory, the geoscientific theory, the alchemy, the cell theory. So you provide a logical explanation for something that has been happening. Okay, now that is research. That is what is research. But when I say innovation, when I say innovation, if you can follow these 8 steps, you definitely come out with an innovative product. It is said there are 2,000 billionaires on this planet. There are 2,000 billionaires on this planet. Now, what is so special about them? Are they species from different world? No. They have become billionaires, they have become rich because they had ideas which can be a solution to people's problem. They are actually talented people who can provide solutions. Okay, that's special about them. And now these 8 steps are actually an exercise to come out with that magical product which can bring glory to your business. So it says that you start with idea generation, and to get these ideas you can actually have your own R&D department. You can make use of the brains of your own scientists, your researchers, and you can make use of the brains of your own scientists, your researchers, and your engineers. You can also talk to your sales executives because they understand the customer's problem better. You can talk to the customers. There are so many examples where superb ideas have come from customers. Trust me that in medical science, most of the medical innovations actually come out from doctors, patients, and surgeons. So you can have ideas from your customers, you can have ideas from your sales executives, you can also have ideas from competitors. There are so many companies that buy competitors' products, tear them apart, and try to study what is so remarkable about them. I don't know how many have heard this brand called as Taurus by Ford. Before Taurus was launched, Ford actually bought 50 competitors' brand, it tore apart and tried to study what is special about all this brand. And it came out with one brand which includes all the features of these 50 brands. So you can also copy from competitors, absolutely no problem. And finally, you can have external sources. For example, you can approach research organizations, you can approach inventors, trade fairs, and magazines. Next is idea screening. Once you have ideas, it does not mean that every idea leads to an innovation and it hits the market. No. You'll be surprised to know that if you have 100 ideas, only 3 make to the production department and only 1 succeeds. So the failure rate is very high. So you have to screen the good from the bad. The next one is concept development and testing. You have to test this concept with the target audience to check whether this idea actually has a consumer appeal. And then there's something called as marketing strategy and business application. I don't know how many talk from business, but Lawrence will be different to understand this, that when you have a product, now you try to market it. You create a market, you try and take efforts to create a market for it so that it has value to the consumers. And in business application, you try to project profits. You try to use several traditional and modern techniques like Delphi techniques, or you use mathematical formulas like ARMA, ARIMA, SARIMA. These are all time series and forecasting techniques to predict what is going to take. Then you finally develop the R&D department, convert the idea into a physical product, which is again tried and tested. There are so many protocols. It goes through rigorous process to understand that whether it will sustain the market and whether it succeeds the market. And finally, you test the product with the target audience so that you don't make mistakes. And there is a last step which is called as commercialization. In commercialization, you finally introduce the product to the market and you hope that everything goes well. And if something goes wrong, you're ready for the shock, you're ready for planning. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. I have so much details because we have time constraints, but I definitely believe that this forum that has been provided to us by Dr. Prakashan is definitely an addition to the body of knowledge, and it has extended the existing 20 years of knowledge. God bless you all and have a nice time.